a night. Let this gentle story be a source of peace for you. Aster and Rose, the Tale of Gratitude. This story is about a boy named Aster and a phoenix named Rose, who teach the power of gratitude to their village. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and flourishing meadows, lived a kind-hearted boy named Aster. Aster radiated warmth and sincerity so powerful that it touched the hearts of every villager. One sun-drenched afternoon, while exploring the fringes of the forest, Aster discovered an unfamiliar sound, a soft, melodic chirping. Following the soothing tune, Aster stumbled upon a radiant phoenix named Rose. Rosie's brilliant feathers shimmered with hues of gold and crimson, and her eyes held a timeless wisdom. To Aster's surprise, Rose could speak. "Hello, young one," she greeted, her voice as soothing as the morning breeze. "I have been observing you. Your kindness and gratitude have not gone unnoticed." Aster, though taken aback, felt an immediate bond with Rose. They spent countless days together, flying over the village, sharing stories, and learning from one another. Rose taught Aster about the ancient truths of gratitude, how it intertwined with the rhythm of life and the fabric of existence. Aster, in return, shared his love for the simple joys, like the fragrance of blooming flowers and the laughter of friends. As seasons passed, Aster's understanding of gratitude deepened. He began to appreciate the small, often overlooked blessings in life. One winter's night, a fierce storm struck the village. Trees were uprooted and roofs were torn apart. Despite the chaos, Aster rallied the villagers, spreading messages of hope and unity. With Rosie's guidance, he organized a rescue and repair effort, ensuring everyone was safe and secure. The villagers, touched by Aster's unwavering spirit, worked together, rebuilding their homes and lives. When the skies finally cleared, the village buzzed with a renewed sense of togetherness. That evening, under the soft glow of the setting sun, the villagers gathered to thank Aster and Rose. Every face beamed with gratitude, and a sense of belonging filled the air. Rose perched on Aster's shoulder, whispered, "See, Aster, gratitude has the power to heal and unite." With a heart full of warmth and eyes glistening with happy tears, Aster realized the profound truth in Rosie's words. He understood that even in times of adversity, there was always something to be thankful for. From that day forward, Aster and Rose became the emblem of hope and gratitude in the village. The bond between them, strengthened by their shared experiences, became an everlasting tale of the power of a grateful heart. The next story is ready to bring you peace. Wisteria and the Loving Guardian Angel. This story is about a girl named Wisteria and her guardian angel Rose, who teach the village the power of love and compassion. Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by blooming wisteria flowers, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Wisteria. Wisteria had hair the color of the lavender fields, and her eyes sparkled like the morning dew. She was loved by everyone for her generous soul and warm smiles. Despite the joy around her, Wisteria sometimes felt a deep sadness inside, a longing for something she couldn't quite grasp. One peaceful evening, while picking wisteria flowers by the river, Wisteria felt a gentle breeze and heard a soft, melodious voice calling her name. She turned around and saw a radiant figure, with wings as delicate as gossamer and eyes filled with kindness. The figure introduced herself as Rose, a guardian angel sent to bring comfort and love to those who needed it most. Rosie's presence was soothing, and Wisteria instantly felt a connection to her. The angel's aura was warm, wrapping around Wisteria like a protective blanket. Over the days, Wisteria and Rose spent their time together, each moment filled with laughter and shared stories. Rose showed Wisteria the hidden wonders of the world, taking her on magical journeys through dreams. Together, they danced with the fireflies in secret meadows, listened to the whispers of the ancient trees, and marveled at the endless starry skies. One evening, as they sat beneath a canopy of wisteria flowers, Rose held Wisteria's hand and shared a secret. "You have a special gift, Wisteria, a heart that can heal others with love and compassion," Rose said gently. Wisteria felt a warmth spreading through her chest, and tears of joy filled her eyes. From that moment on, she dedicated herself to spreading kindness and love throughout her village. The villagers noticed a change in Wisteria. Her smiles were even brighter, and her touch brought comfort to everyone she met. Rose continued to watch over Wisteria, guiding her with a loving heart. Whenever Wisteria felt weary or lost, Rose would appear, whispering words of encouragement and reminding her of the beauty within her. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, a testament to the power of love and the magic of guardian angels. Through Wisteria and Rose, the village flourished, becoming a place where love and compassion blossomed as abundantly as the wisteria flowers that adorned it. Let's just move gently to the next story. The Discovery of Anemone and Petrie. This story is about a girl named Anemone and a talking toad named Petria who embark on a journey of discovery, forming a deep bond and uncovering the wonders of nature and themselves. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, lived a young girl named Anemone. Anemone was known throughout the village for her insatiable curiosity and her love for nature. Every day, one sunny afternoon, as Anemone was exploring her favorite meadow, she noticed something unusual near the old oak tree. There, sitting on a smooth stone, was a bright green toad with shimmering blue spots. The toad croaked softly, and Anemone approached it with cautious excitement. "Hello," she whispered. "I've never seen a toad like you before." The toad blinked its large eyes and replied, "My name is Petria, and I am not an ordinary toad. I am on a journey of discovery, just like you." Anemone was taken aback. "You can talk," she exclaimed. Petria chuckled. "Yes, and I have many stories to share. Would you like to join me on my adventure?" With a gleam in her eye, Anemone nodded eagerly. Together, Anemone and Petria wandered deeper into the forest than she had ever gone before. As they walked, Petria explained the mysteries of the natural world, from the growth of the tiniest moss to the migration patterns of the birds. They stumbled upon hidden groves where the air was filled with the scent of wildflowers, and they crossed babbling brooks that sparkled in the sunlight. Anemone felt as though she was seeing the forest for the first time. Doors turned into weeds, and the bond between Anemone and Petria. They became inseparable companions, sharing laughter and learning more with each passing day. One evening, as they sat beneath the stars, Petria turned to Anemone and said, "I have one final discovery to share with you." Anemone's heart raced with anticipation. Petria led her to a secret glade, where the moonlight danced upon a crystal clear pond. In the center of the pond was a beautiful water lily, its petals glowing with an ethereal light. "This lily," Petria explained, "blooms once every 100 years, and it represents the beauty and magic of our world." Anemone gazed at the lily in awe, feeling a deep sense of gratitude for her journey with Petria. "Thank you," she whispered, "for showing me the wonders of the forest and the beauty that lies within." Petria smiled warmly. "The discovery is not just about what we find outside. but also what we learn within ourselves. With those words, Anemone realized that her adventure with Putria had changed her forever. She had discovered not only the wonders of nature, but also the depths of her own heart. And so Anemone and Putri continued to explore, their friendship growing ever deeper, as they revel in the endless discoveries that life had to offer. And so, in the quaint village between mountains and forests, a boy and an ant showed the world that true friends are always there to lend, or in Buttercup's case, a tiny leg. Here's another story to ease you into the night. Jasmine and Muck's Magical Book Journey. This story is about Jasmine, who through a magical book, embarks on an adventure with a lion named Muck in an enchanted forest. One warm summer evening, a young girl named Jasmine sat under the shade of an old oak tree. She was deeply engrossed in a book, her favorite way to spend a day. The book was about adventures in faraway lands, full of brave knights and magical creatures. As she turned the pages, a soft golden glow began to emanate from the book. Startled, Jasmine looked around, but there was no one else in sight. The glow grew brighter until it enveloped her completely. When the light faded, she found herself standing in a lush green forest, the book still in her hands. She gasped in wonder as she realized she'd been transported into the very world of her book. Suddenly, she heard a rustling sound behind her. Turning round, Jasmine saw a majestic lion with a golden mane walking towards her. He had a friendly expression and introduced himself as Muck. "Welcome to the enchanted forest," Muck said warmly. "I see you have found the entrance to our world through your book." Jasmine was amazed and a little frightened but felt reassured by Muck's gentle voice. "Do you accompany me on an adventure?" Muck asked. Jasmine nodded eagerly, her fear replaced by excitement. Together, they embarked on a journey through the enchanted forest. Chef guided Jasmine to the hidden library, a place where every book ever written in their world was kept. The library was nestled inside a towering tree. Its entrance was a door carved into the trunk, covered in intricate designs. Inside, the walls were lined with bookshelves that seemed to stretch up endlessly. "This is where the magic of our world is stored," Muck explained. "Each book here holds a piece of our history and stories." Jasmine's eyes sparkled with delight as she explored the library. She found books that told tales of dragons, fairies, and places even more wondrous than she had imagined. Muck shared stories about his adventures, explaining how he used the knowledge from these books to protect their world. As the night deepened, Muck led Jasmine to a cozy reading. They sat together, reading stories aloud. The gentle flicker of candlelight created a warm and inviting atmosphere. Jasmine felt a deep sense of peace and belonging. She never wanted this magical night to end. Eventually, as the stars twinkled outside, Muck noticed Jasmine fighting to keep her eyes open. "It's time to rest," Muck said softly. Jasmine yawned and agreed. Muck opened a book with a golden cover and whispered a few words. Instantly, Jasmine found herself back under the oak tree, her book in her lap. The sun was just setting, casting a golden hue over the landscape. Jasmine looked around, half expecting Muck to appear. Although she was back in her world, she felt forever changed by her adventure. She stood up, hugged the book tightly to her chest, and whispered, "Thank you, Muck." From that day on, Jasmine returned to the oak tree every evening, hoping for another magical journey. She knew that as long as she had her books, endless adventures awaited her. And though she never saw Muck again, she felt his presence every time she opened a new book and stepped into another story. Good night, and may you find warmth in your dreams.